naman, ito yung suot ko, Maring Maria. So, ito siya. So, ito, bilbil to, sagana to sa pagkain. Ano siya? Blessing sa ano siya? Gift from food. Ito, bilbil to, bilbil. Oh, sagana sa pagkain. Universe, hi mga karag-karag. Welcome back to my vlog. Isang magandang umaga sa inyong lahat mula dito sa Doha, Qatar. At sa araw na to marami tayong i-check na mga kandidata sa kanilang maganap, sa kanilang mga pasabog, ang kanilang mga latest interview sa social media. Kaya simulan na natin mga karag-karag. Let's start this. At ito na nga mga karag-karag, simulan na natin ating orasyon sa araw na to. So unahin natin si Manding Amanda, ang babaeng walang kapaguran, kulang na lang ang pag-i at pag-ibak nito, mag-photoshoot siya. Kaya masasabi natin isa sa pinaka-hardworking na kandidata sa taong to sa 69th edition ng Miss Universe dahil non-stop talaga ang Team Thailands pagdating sa training, pagdating sa mga pasabog, pagdating sa kanyang mga kaikikan sa social media. Grabe ang Thailand. Nakakaumay na pero nakakagigil din na panuorin sila dahil yung team effort nila para kay Amanda, wow! Sana magbunga, sana nga maksungkit nila or mag-high placement ang Thailand para mag-paid off naman yung ano nila, pagtatrabaho nila mula nung nanalo si Amanda Obdam. Sa kanyang latest na mga ganap, eto na naman si Manding, non-stop na naman ang kanyang training, hindi sa kanyang pasarila walk, kundi sa kanyang national costume. Makikita natin sa video na talaga namang todo effort si Manding Amanda na kung paano niya ilakad, kung paano niya palanguyin ang kanyang isda sa Miss Universe stage na walang tubig. So, yan yung abangan natin kung anong gagawing paglangoy ng fighting fish ni Amanda para mangingibabaw at mapansin ito sa Miss sa Miss Universe National Costume Competition. Diba? Alam naman natin na itong fighting fish niya, na nakita na natin ang version nito kay Miss Laos sa Miss Grand International, kaya dapat gumawa ng ibang pakulo si Manding Amanda para mapansin yung isda niyang na malnourished na kulang sa palipstick o kulang sa paayuda. Pero makikita naman natin na maganda rin naman talaga yung national costume ni Amanda Obdam. At speaking of sa kanyang latest na mensahe para sa alam niyo naman yung kaguluhan, di ba, about sa Asian hate. So nagparating ng mensahe si Amanda Obdam para sa Asian hate na to. Ito yung mensahe niya. Pakinggan natin mga karag-karag kung ano yung masasabi nyo, kung nag-improve ba yung communication skills niya, kung scripted ba to or sarili niya ba tong mga salita. So panoorin natin.
Almost 58% of hate crimes in America is about race and ethnicity. Anti-Asian hate crimes in 16 of America's largest cities have increased 149% in 2020. And that is only the documented numbers in the United States. These kinds of situations shouldn't happen in today's society, but unfortunately, it is happening to Asian people. That's racism on steroids, and you know deep down in your heart that this is wrong. Better society can start with you, right here, right now. Start spreading love, listen to one another, and stop Asian hate.
Ayan ang mga karag-karag, napakinggan na natin ang mensahe ni Amanda Obdam about sa Asian hate. Ano ang masasabi ninyo? Comment down below mga karag-karag. At ito na naman ang ating sunod na kandidata na wala ring tigil sa kanyang pasabog, sa kanyang mga ganap sa social media account. Ang kanyang latest photoshoot na kung saan talagang na siya, naglumos-lumos, effect na siya sa tubig, walang iba kundi si Miss Indonesia. Ito yung latest photoshoot niya na talaga namang todo effort din ang Team Indonesia para mapansin ang kandidata nila. At ang masasabi natin, sana nag-focus talaga sila sa communication skills ng babaeng to, kasi ando na yung niya, fashion style niya, ando na yung pasarila walk niya, pero yung communication skills talaga nito, sana dito sila nakafocus na para ma-improve, dahil ito yung latest na live interview ni Ayo Marlida with Miss Universe 2019 Zuzi So pakinggan natin to mga karagdag kung bakit nasabi ko na wala talaga pa rin masyadong improvement si Ayo Maulida, ang Miss Universe Indonesia. Let's watch.
How to overcome your doubts. For me, I believe that everyone have their own doubts in everything in their life because sometimes they just complain or they're just not confident with what they have already when they are enough, but they just feeling like not enough because they always feeling to compare, like love to compare between themselves and the others, where we have to remember our life is perfect compared to the others. We cannot compare that because we have different life, we have a different future, and we are a different person. So we just have to live with it and fight for whatever we want to. Because in the end of the day, doubts will only bring you to the negativity, and the futures, the successful people will only attract to something that positive. Include your mind, include your feelings, your brain, your surrounding when you're living in a positive way.
Ayan ang mga karagdag, napakinggan na natin si Miss Ayo Maulida sa kanyang live interview. Ang masasabi ko lang talaga, wala talaga mga karagdag. Ang hirap minsan intindihin ang sinasabi niya. Focus na lang sana siya talaga sa communication skills. At next ko mga karagdag na tiningnan is si Miss France. Yes, nagpalit yung kandidata ng Miss France na ilalaban nila ngayon sa 69th edition. So, yung nanalo ng Miss France 2021, siya yung lalaban sa 69th edition ng Miss Universe. So, yung nanalong Miss France 2020, siya yung lalaban sa Miss Universe 70th edition sa December. So, nagpalit sila ng pwesto. So, masasabi natin pero medyo malakas tong si Miss France 2021 na lalaban ngayong taon na to. Kaya siguro pinalit nila another game, nag-change sila ng plano, nag-change sila ng game gaya ng ginawa ng South Africa, di ba? Pero yung sa South Africa, yung isa nilaban nila sa Miss World, tapos itong si Natasha sa Universe. Bali yung sa France, pinalit lang yung taon. O grabe sila, no? Talagang gigil rin sila na magka-high placement. Baka si France na naman kasi 'di ba, Philippines, France, South Africa, parang palit-palit na lang. So abangan natin 'yan dahil may laban naman talaga itong si Miss France Miss France mga karag-karag kasi well spoken din to eh. Siya yung pangalawa sa may pinakamaraming followers din sa Instagram. Kasunod siya ni Rabiya, Mateo, mga karag-karag. Kaya bantayan din natin kung anong attacking gagawin nito. Hindi ko pa siya narinig na, hindi ko pa na masyadong nakita yung mga ganap niya. Kasi dumaan lang yun. Si Miss France pala. Yun yung balitang nasagap ko. Pero ngayon ko lang siya na-vlog, mga karag-karag. Diba? Dahil sobrang busy si Kuragan sa mga latest na anong tawag dito? Front runner, na human. At ito pa mga karag-karag, ang isa sa mga kandidata na dapat din nating bantayan kung makapasok to sa high placement, walang iba kundi si Dominican Republic, si Kimberly Jimenez, na ang ganda niya. Gusto ko talaga yung beauty niya mga karag-karag. Iba yung, para siya yung pagkalatina niya is ang ganda ng aura, ang ganda ng hindi siya nakakasawang tingnan. Ang ganda dito ang ganda dito ng tapos yung Barbie din yung mukha ni Kimberly. Pero hindi ko pa kasi siya masyadong may mga interview siya pero kadalasan is Latino, kaya hindi ko rin maintindihan, kaya hindi ko na lang siya ilagay. So basta sa beauty lang niya masasabi ko at sa katawan pasok din to si Kimberly Jimenez. At sunod natin. Sino pa yung isunod natin mga karag-karag? Si Miss Panama naman talaga is para silang nag-aanuhan ako sa kanilang dalawa ni Kimberly Jimenez. Palaban din tong beauty ni Panama, kaya bantayan natin to si Panama mga karag-karag kung makapasok to sa top 20 kasi ang lalakas talaga ng mga Latina this year. At ito na mga karag-karag, isa din to sa mga makuda na mga Latina, si Miss Argentina. Grabe din tong kumuda mga karag-karag sa sabi nga ng mga ibang Latinas pages na mas sa communication skills si Miss Argentina, kaya panoorin natin ang winning interview niya with Miss Universe Natalie Gligova mga karag-karag. Let's watch this.
Okay, so here's one from Romel RT. What makes you stand out from the other strong contestants?
Actually, I don't know if it makes me stand out because I don't know much of them, but I do know myself and I know who I am and who I'm not. And I know that I'm so passionate in everything I do. And I'm so committed to doing my best in everything I choose for my life. And I use this not only in pageantry, but also in my professional work, in my personal life. I'm so committed to putting my heart in everything I do. If I am here with you, I will give my 100% and with a lot of heart. I'm so passionate to share it with you. If I'm in my advocacy campaign, I will put my heart on it and I will do my best to make the best for of every children and of every child. And I feel that makes me stand out not only in pageant but also in my life. That I always do my best and I don't keep things for myself, but I always share it with the ones I love.
Well done, Alina. I love your answer.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
pageant
you.
worthy, very crown worthy topic. But VVV Labav is asking, what do you think about trans girls in Miss Universe? So the transgender contestants.
I believe that it's a way to be inclusive, but I believe inclusion is a whole. And as we are accepting trans girls, we also accept like body diversity and also girls maybe with different weights and different heights, and to be inclusive as a whole, not only because of accepting trans girls, but being inclusive in the complete sense of the world and accepting maybe girls with disabilities, with mm, maybe a different disease or with a different weight, different height, and being inclusive with women as a whole.
Yeah, I think that woman is a woman, right? Whether it doesn't really matter if she's transgender. If she identifies herself as a woman, then we have to accept her as a woman, right? And so it is once again about that opinion of yourself that matters more than opinion of other people. And if a woman who's transgender believes that she identifies with that gender, then who else is to say that she's wrong?
Yes, true. It's true.
Right.
And I believe that it's a way to empower these platforms as society is evolving. Pageants are also evolving. And it's, of course, it's up to every organization. And maybe we don't have much, maybe you do, but not me, influence on those decisions. But I believe that it's important that pageants together with society are evolving and joining together into positive changes for society.
That's right.
Ayan ang
Well,
mga
I'm
karagdagan,
always
pakinggan na natin ang sagot ni Miss Argentina sa interview niya with Natalie Gligova. Ano ang masasabi ninyo sa kanyang communication skills? Comment down below mga karagkarag. At syempre, panoorin din natin ang interview ni Miss Australia gaya kay Miss Argentina ang Winning the Crown with Miss Universe Natalie Gligova. Let's watch this mga karagkarag. Pakinggan natin kung bakit laging pasok sa hot pick si Miss Australia sa 69th edition ng mga beauty pageant pages. Mapalati naman or mapa-Asian beauty pageant pages. Let's watch.
things to get through. And I wanted to ask you, first of all, to talk a little bit about your platform and your message. Because every Miss Universe contestant always goes to Miss Universe these days with some kind of specific message or some platform that they're representing or working on. So what is yours?
Yeah. And I love that. And I love that Miss Universe affords that opportunity to amplify the platform. And when I think of, I went into this knowing that that's a thing. People tend to ask you a question like, what is your advocacy? And I remember initially being confused by that question because I thought, am I meant to pick a cause and that's what I'm putting my voice to? Because I can't just pick one cause. And I think for many people who are, socially and culturally conscious, we don't just have one thing that we're fighting for. And So when it comes to how I articulate what my fire is, what my driving force is, it's inclusivity. Because I think a lack of inclusivity in today's society, that's the reason we see things like racism. That's the reason we see things like prejudice and discrimination against people with disabilities, sexism, ageism. You know, people are treated inequitably. And I think if we actually had a society where everybody could represent themselves fully, safely, truly, and authentically, then we would have a world that actually caters to the people in it. So when I go to Miss Universe, I'm going to take my lived experiences of feeling like I was excluded from what beautiful, powerful, worthy, valuable, capable was. And I'm going to champion not only inclusion for people like me, but for people who aren't like me, for anyone who has been an outlier, anyone who is different. And I'm championing differences and inclusion of differences. So
Wow.
that's the kind of Miss Universe I want to be. I'm not a Miss Universe who says, this is my one cause. I'm a Miss Universe who is fighting for the people in the universe, irrespective of where they come from. So
That's right.
that's what I stand for.
That is so beautiful.
Pakinggan na natin si Maria Titel ng Miss Universe Australia. Ano ang masasabi ninyo? Comment down below. At ito na yon. Siyempre hindi rin papahuli ang ating pambato na si Rabiya Mateo dahil may fast talk siya at napanood ko yun. Kaya pakinggan natin ang fast talk ni Rabiya Mateo.
Clinic, and I'm gonna do some fast talk. My name is Rabiya Mateo, your Miss Universe Philippines 25.
The first question, jeans or dresses?
Jeans.
Smile with teeth or no teeth?
With teeth.
Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans?
Chris Evans.
Electric or manual toothbrush?
Electric.
Keto or IF?
I don't do diet, but okay. Keto.
Your favorite workout?
Core exercise.
One thing you're praying for this 2021?
Of course, the 5th Miss Universe crown for my country.
Yay!
Yan ang mga karagdarag na pakinggan na natin si Rabiya Mateo at so hoping talaga na masungkit ni Rabiya ang panglimang corona ng Miss Universe para sa Pilipinas at full support pa rin tayo anuman ang maging resulta ng kanyang laban. Ibagayway natin ang ating bandila ng Pilipinas mga karagdarag. So, mga karagdarag na panood na natin ang mga ganap na mga kandidata sa kanilang social media account para sa kanilang laban sa Miss Universe 69th edition sa USA, Florida. Ano ang masasabi ninyo sa mga naririnig, nakikita ninyo ngayong araw na to sa vlog ko? Comment down below mga karagdarag. At kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko at kung mahilig ka sa beauty pageant na gaya ko, please don't forget to subscribe. Koragan Karag, and thank you. Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta mga karag-karag, and full support tayo para sa laban ni Rabiya Mateo. Maniwala tayo sa kakayahan niya. Kung ano man ang maging resulta ng kanyang laban, manalo man or matalo, proud na tayo kay Rabiya Mateo mga karag-karag dahil hindi madaling rumampa sa Miss Universe stage at lumaban sa ilang bansa ang maging katunggali mo para sungkitin ang isang corona. Hindi madali yon. At sasagot ka pa ng within 30 seconds, kailangan masagot, mabigyan mo ng hustisya yung mga tanong na ibabato sa iyo sa Miss Universe. Naku, na mga judges, naku, ang hirap kaya ha. Iwan na lang kung kasing talino ka ni sino yung Miss Earth natin, si Karen Ibasco, yun, galing nun kumuda. Bilib ako sa utak ng babaeng yun. And thank you for watching mga karag-karag. Alam kong kayang-kaya ni Rabiya ang Q&A kasi din siya, galing din siya ni Karen Ibasco mga karag-karag. And bye-bye.